Hi, and welcome back to Frantonio, a full website project tutorial. We were on, this is going to be the John Doe photography, part 2, setting up the pages. I hope you followed the first two tutorials in part 1, where we set up first the folders, and in part 2 we're going to download all the things we need to make this project, like Bootstrap, jQuery, and Font Awesome, the Lightbox, and also the images. If you haven't watched those two, please watch them so that you don't fall behind in what we're going to do next. So today, like I said, we're going to set up all the pages. It's going to be 10 pages. So to start off, what we're going to do is we are just going to set up the navigation bar and the footer, and then a little bit of CSS to style them, and connect them, then all the pages, created them and connect them all, since the navigation bar and the footer is always going to be the same. So once we got that out of the way, then we can to work on the body, and put in all the things we need for our body. So anyway, let me start. I prepared already something here, and I'm open my Visual Studio Code here, and as you can see here, I created already all the pages. I've opened the index file and the main CSS. In the main CSS, there's still nothing in there. In the index file, what I did is I put in the doc type, the headers, part of the body, like start of the navigation bar, and in the bottom then here I have already also set up the footer, yeah, and also the script files which we are going to need, which I hope you downloaded everything, yeah, and we just need to connect these ones. So anyway, how to set up a folder. Once you open your Visual Studio and you have nothing in there, what you're going to need to do is you go to File, Open Folder, go locate your folder, yeah, where you saved it. Oh, I told you, save it somewhere where you find it easier. I got my one here in desktop, YouTube tutorials. I got all my tutorials in here, and so when I press now on the photography website tutorial, I got it open already, so I'm not going to do it, and just do select folder. And if you set up your folder like I told you in the previous videos, you should come up with you should have your assets folder. Let me close this one again. This Photoshop folder, disregard this one. It's got nothing to do. That's just where I put all my, since I use Photoshop to create all the galleries and with all the images, I just put them in the same folder. But you actually don't need this one because it's not going to get posted to the to your server. So anyway, like I explained to you, so we had an assets folder. Inside that assets folder, we had to open another folder, Bootstrap, with with Bootstrap inside. We had two other folders, a CSS folder, yeah, where Bootstrap min CSS needs to go in, and a JS folder where you need Bootstrap bundle min JS. Bootstrap, let me enlarge this one a little bit. So Bootstrap bundle min JS map and Bootstrap min JS. Yeah. So in the CSS folder, which is open already, yeah, I only got the main CSS, which is this one here, which we're going to use to style our website. Next, there is the font. There's the folder with the fonts. Yeah. If you downloaded it, then you have to install it and just take, put it all in these fonts here. But we're also going to record these fonts here with where is Font Awesome here with this link here, yeah. So, and the next thing is the image folder. In the image folder, like I told you, you have to put in all the gallery folders: California, fashion, Italy, Japan, London, posters, and this image here, which you could find also. I believe I found this one under Google search in images under photography or photographer, and I found this image. Doesn't need to be the same, but when you just make sure that your image is not too small, yeah, but from the other side also not too big. So then also I explained to you in the first part, in how to download all your all your CDNs and whatsoever, and how to download your images. So then I use Photoshop to categorize them and export all the layers into these folders here. So like you can see, I got all the images here from California. There are 19. Then I got the images from fashion. There are 15. From Italy, there are 16 images. Japan is the most. I believe there's 28 of those. London is 19 images, and in the poster there's again 14 images. So if you haven't done that yet, go back and watch the other two tutorials, so you are not going to fall behind, and then you can restart watching this video here. The last folder I have in here is still the JS, where I actually are just going to have the jQuery min JS folder in there. Okay, so these are the folders. So and what I did is I put in already all the pages here, yeah. And how you do that, it's pretty simple. You just have to go here on your folder, yeah. Open and you make sure that you are not on one of these folders here, because otherwise it's going to put you a new file inside that folder. But to up the pages, just press here new file, and this one comes up. And okay, I mean, I got them already all in there, but to show you how it works, it's just, let me just give it a name. Let's say I want this one to be, for example, services, I don't know, a blog or whatever. No services we have already. So let me put in there what can we do in here? Let's just put contacting. You give it a name, yeah. Put the extension HTML and just press the enter, and you see, and it will open this one here. I can close, and it will open that file. Okay, so anyway, that is how you put in all these files in here. Let me close this one again. Let me go back to the contacted folder we just opened, and let me delete this one. Delete. Move to recycle bin. So okay, so anyway, once you open all these folders here, I mean all these pages here, then we are ready to go. So What I did is to speed the things up, since I told you already I'm a slow tipper, and I went ahead already and I set up the head, the navigation bar, and the footer. Yeah. So what I do is I post, I keep this part here for a bit, so you can stop the video, copy, write down everything here, yeah, until here, till yeah, end of navigation. So, or you can start up to the footer anyway, you know, just copy this down, write it out exactly the way I have it here. And once you've done it, you know, we're going to go to the second part, which is then our footer here. So I keep the footer because the footer is a little bit long. So let me start here. So wait, yeah, footer. So let me start here, you know, and now copy all everything down until this P here. Actually, to this LI here, because since it doesn't go everything in here at once, the footer is pretty long. You know, then once you stop the video, like I said, and then once you are done to this part here after services, after the close of LI, this LI here, yeah. So then we are going to go to the rest of it. Then you're going to go up to this one here, which is the grid column, the first grid column, which is this one here. Yeah. So, and copy everything down to this part here. Yeah. Once you're done, then let me scroll down a little bit more. So we got another grid column. This is the second one where you put in your address and whatsoever. Yeah. And there is another grid column. There's 3 grid columns in there. Yeah. And after that, you can, once you're done up to this grid column here, this part here, once you've done this part here, yeah, let me keep it like that for a minute. Then we're going to do another grid column, which is the last one, which is going to be for the social buttons. Yeah. So that starts from here and all the way to the footer links to here. Okay. So once you copied this part, yeah, just please pause the video, like I said, you know, copy it down. Then we're just going to do the bottom of the footer, which is the copyright, you know, where we put in the copyright and all those things, the privacy policies, terms of services, and whatsoever. And then don't forget to put this end of the footer in there. That is very important. Otherwise, it will not. You will get an error. Okay. So, like I said, you know, post the video, and once you've done it, let's go down again here. We still got a couple of things in here, and that would be where all the JavaScript files come in. You have to put all the JavaScript files in here before the end of your body. Yeah. And then you know, make sure that you close your HTML tag too, because it's going to give you some errors otherwise. Okay, so I hope you copy this one all down, yeah, and then I show you how we're going to put this now in all the rest of the pages. So it's pretty simple. You go on the top. You go on the top of your document here. Yeah. Press the key Control A. Control A. Then Control C to copy. Control C to copy. Okay. And then open one of the pages here. Let me open here California example. Yeah. So, and actually not California, because California is got a different menu style. Let me close this one. Let me open services, contact. Yeah, let me open contact. Yeah. So let me open the contact file and just go on the first line here. Click on it and just do Control V or Control Paste. Yeah. So, and then save your file. Control S. So once you've done this, now we have to do a couple of things in here. And that would be in the navigation bar here. Yeah, you see that there is here a class. Yeah, here in this LI there is a class called active. So since that means, just copy this one, Control copy. And what it means that when you're on a page, like example here, it was on the index page, and you got this active on, that means that page that the the how you call it, that where it says then services gallery or whatsoever, that's going to be highlighted. So we are here in the contact form. Actually this one here is, I got some errors in here. Got here class nav link. After the class nav link, inside here we got to put this active. Control V, and then take off the active from here, delete it. So refresh your page, Control S, refresh your page. And I just saw here I got a problem. I was trying something else here with the pages, but I found it was too complicated. So just go in here and delete these ones. Assets, pages. Have to delete this one. Have to delete this one. And just keep in the contacts and the services here. And if I'm correct, it should be all done. Let me check down the, yeah, here we got the same error again. I forgot to take them out before. Anyway, it's good, so you know, because it's a trial and error. In fact, you know, you make something, you think you've done it, and then you haven't done it at all. So anyway, so this one should be now done. So let me open now. Let me save this page first of all. Control S, and let me open now my, where is it, here? Okay, so that is what the site is going to be looking at. If you see, at the moment I'm at home. Yeah. If I go on the gallery service now, there is some, why is there an error in there again? Let me see, in the index files, have I changed? Ah, yeah, in the index files, I forgot to change it. That is the reason why we got these problems. So here, this part out also, don't need this one. Oops. Went one too much. And I bet we got the same problem down here. Yeah, so delete it here and delete it here. So resave the page, Control S. Now if you go back here and if I go in the gallery, why nothing is happening? Refresh. And something went wrong. No, I'm on the color contact. Yeah, I mean the contact. Okay, yes. Yeah, we did the contact page. You see now, here now the contact page is highlighted, and when I go on the home, and the other ones are dimmed. When I go on home now, the home is highlighted, and the contact is normal highlighted. That means it is active. So anyway, I do another page. Let's do also what we got up here. We got up here services gallery a contact. So we did a contact, yeah, and practically that's what it is. So now if you open contact gallery, if I open the gallery, yeah, you see there's nothing in there. Let me go here on the contact now, or even the index, yeah. Let me do again the Control A, Control C, go on the gallery, and Control V to paste it. So, and then let me change again that active link, which was here active with link. Now we are on the gallery. Let me take this active, Control X, go back on the gallery here, put a space in there, and contract Control V to paste it. Save your page, Control S, and now if you look at it, now we got the gallery. See, now the gallery is highlighted, so that means it is okay. Let me check here. Also gallery is okay, home is okay, contact is okay, and now I think I did already the service to check it out if I made it right or not. Let me open the service and let's see if I got any errors in there. Services, HTML, up here is fine. Let me check on the bottom here. Yeah, up here is fine. I did check that one. The only thing I have to do now is to get this active, Control X, go down here on the service page, put a space in there, and Control Paste. Control S. And now if we look at our page now, it should be everything working. So we got the contact, got the gallery, we got the service, we got the home. Okay, so these are the pages. Now in the so now actually we can close the services at the moment. We can close the contact, and we can close the gallery. Inside the gallery afterwards, we're going to have the 6 gallery images, yeah. So, but those ones we are going to make a little bit later in the program. Okay, so now that we've done this, yeah, let's go and do some CSS here, since we still got time. So let me open the main CSS folder here. Yeah, CSS file. So, and like I said, you know, in the CSS you need to have that link from the Google Fonts, yeah, where it says import on it. If you watch video number 2 in part 1, you're not downloading and installing everything. It says you had 2 links in there. One for one to put in your HTML code, and the other one to put into your CSS part, CSS file. So, and so that would be this. I choose this font here. You can choose whatever you like. Yeah, you can choose whatever you like. And I told you not to save them somewhere on a in a notepad or somewhere, so they only have to do copy and paste, and that's what I just did. So, and I'm going to paste this right here into my main CSS. So I always give a remark to my stuff, so I put up here font, then what I'm importing. The next thing I'm going to do in my CSS, since I'm using the boxing sizing, yeah, you have to give it a star, then a comma. After the comma, you give it another star with 2 columns like that, and you put there, after that you put before. It comes up already here, and after that you put in another comma, again a star, 2 column, and after, and there it comes up already. So, and after you've done that, open and close brackets, and inside the brackets you put box sizing. You write box sizing, box sizing. Just do here box sizing, and you put border box. And then you do Control S, save it. So, as you can see, a lot of things have changed already now. The box has been changed a little bit, as you can see here. So, and if I do it on a smaller screen, yeah, it works, everything works fine. Contact, and we go back home. So, now the next things we are going to do in here is like I told you, that there's this one site where you can get your color themes. Yeah, I believe it's called colors.co or something like that. Check your notes or check out the videos I posted before. So, and okay, now that is going to be, I show you now how to set these ones up. So it is it's very simple actually. Let me paste in here. Oops. Let me try this one again. So now, so in the root, so what you do practice, okay, here's the color variables root, or we can call it also, let's call it color theme. No, color, oh, variables root, yeah, let's keep it like that. So like I explained to you in that color coder or whatever, or theme where you get, you have to write down you have to copy down your hexadecimal codes and the number of and the name of the color. So if I go over here, so practically you put a column root, open close parentheses. Inside that one you put two hyphens, put a name color, and then you can see here when I hover over it, or if you hover over it, you can see the color up there. Yeah, and that is by all this color. You know, we got here one is a little bit, that is really dark, that is a little bit lighter, then we got something more lighter, then we got a shadow blue and a platinum, which we are going to use after for sometimes used in the text, sometimes used as a background or whatever. You will see how it goes. So then the next part we're going to do is let's get our body organized. You know? So let's do the body. It's also very simple. It's also very simple. Let's make a download that. Let me paste it in the body here. So for the body, you only have to give it. So put a name in body, open brackets, put margin of 0. Font family is the Orbitron, which is the one up here, and sans serif, you know, because also in you put sans serif. Why? You put sans serif in case the font doesn't launch, then you will get a substitute font which is sans serif, and since Orbitron is a sans serif font, that's the reason you have the sans serif here. And then you put the background color of the website into this shadow blue, which is this shadow blue, which is this light blue color. So now if I save this one, check out okay, check out the site. No? Let me see here. Okay, let me do like this. Let me move this one here. View appearance, show sidebar. Let me close the sidebar here so we got a little bit closer, and I can close this one also down a little bit, so we got a little bit more room here to watch also our browser. So now if I save this one, have a look on this side here. Yeah? Okay, as you see, everything changed. So the font changed, yeah, and the background changed, as you can see, yeah, and it is still all nice and readable. So anyway, that was just show you what happened until now. There's a few more things which we have to do, is because we also have to do still the navigation, because this is the default, this color here is the default navigation from the Bootstrap, yeah, and you find this one if, oops, what have I done here? Done something wrong. If I go in the index here, and you see we got this part here, the BG dark. That is the color of the Bootstrap, yeah, which we are going to override, because we want to use our theme in there, and not the default Bootstrap colors. So okay. And that is more or less then what we need for the navigation. So let me see let me show you how to set this one up. Okay, there you go. So we got the navigation. That was a class of. Okay, when you put a point in here, that means it's a class. when you put a hash, there is an ID. Since this is a class, yeah, from the navigation bar, yeah, that way is with a dot in the front there. Then you open your so practically what you do, you put a dot, BG dark, open parentheses, write in background. After the background, write in the var, because we are calling this variable here, yeah. The color you want to give it, and make sure that you put in important, because if you don't, what happens is you're not going to override the color of the of the menu bar from Bootstrap. So important means that is overriding. That is more important. This color is more important than what it says in the Bootstrap. Yeah. Okay. Then let me do a save here, and I don't know if you noticed, but the color changed. To show you that how the color changed, let me get this one instead of this rich black. Let me get this Bedazzle blue in there. So what you do is you put the background var, open parentheses, put in the first hyphen, and then your colors coming up. Now if I select this one here and I resave it, see what happened? It changed it. Yeah. Anyway, that's not the color we wanted. I wanted the rich black in here. So let me do like this. Get a rich black. Control save, and now I got a rich black. Okay. So then let's go down to the next part. I think the next part we have to do is the footer. Yeah, getting our footer organized. Yeah. And once we've done that, we see how much time we got left and whatsoever, and we maybe start doing the contents of the index page. Just give me a second, please. Thank you. Be right back. So I'm back. Sorry. Anyway, where we left? Oh yeah, the footer. You know. Now let's get started with our footer here and get that baby organized. And so let me paste this one in again, because guys, believe me, you don't want me to watch me typing in there every single line, because like I said, I'm 62 years old and I'm a slow typer, unfortunately. Anyway, let's continue. Let me paste this part here. There's the beginning of the footer. There's more to come for the footer, because we have to do all the links and whatsoever. So the footer, for the footer, is the same like the body. You don't need to give him a hash or something, because it's the main function, or a main how you call it, a main bootstrap file. So anyway, in the footer, what I do is just type in footer, open close brackets, this one here and this one here. Yeah. So, and inside that one you put you call up the background. After you done background, enter a var. We're going to call a color again, which is this Oxford blue, background Oxford blue, which is this color here, a little bit lighter as the rich black. Yeah. And the color, which is going to be then of course the font. Yeah, we're going to put this one on platinum, which is almost not white, I would say, a little bit grayish. Yeah. So, and let me save this one, and you will see the changes already. Yeah. So now the next thing we do is the footer links. The footer links are practically this here, yeah, I believe, and then we got and then after we're going to do the footer icon. So let me put in the footer links here. I'm going to put them both in there, on the hover and not the hover. So to speed up this program a little bit. So practically it's going to be looking like this. You guys, stop the video. If I'm a little bit too fast now, stop the video so you can write down all the parameters I'm putting in here. So okay, let's start with the footer links, which is this ones here. You see now they're the normal links when you get once you put in your HTML a link refers to what, and that is the default color of it. So okay, the first one, first we're going to attack the list unlisted A, which when we look at in here on the footer, let me go here, it is this part here, the A ref, yeah. So these are the ones which we are going to style now in our CSS sheet or file, yeah. So let me go back in here. So first is the list unlisted A, the normal, yeah. That's when you see normal. So you put in the color, which is the color of the of that link here, yeah, which at the moment is blue. You give it the color of the platinum, that light grayish color, and you put then the text decoration to none, yeah. So after you did that, and okay, let me show you something here. Let me do like this. If I save this one now, Control S, see it did change, but it doesn't do anything for the hover, yeah. It changed the color. It's still a link in there, but it didn't change the colors. So let me now take this one, this remark here off, and so you put in the listed, the dot list unlisted A, and a column and a hover. Open your brackets, again put text decoration to none, so there's not going to be any lines under there. Then you put in the color of the font you want when you hover over it, which is this plus this blue, this light blue here, this color here, yeah. And then you increase the size to 1.5 rem. This is the normal size, yeah. This is the normal size, which is like H5. If you look at it in here, you see there is a unlisted. I believe it's on the H5 and the about. That is the about. About is in H5, and the rest one is just a normal link, only in they're all in uppercase. Yeah. So so after you put in the color, increase the font size by 1.5 to 1.5, and now if I save this baby here, let me move down a little bit so you can stop whenever you want a video and you can copy it down probably. Now let me save this baby, save, and as you can see, nothing really changed. The only thing is that when I hover over it now, see, it increases the size, yeah. Okay, now I mean, we still have to do a little bit more formatting, like when it's bigger, the screen size, it's not attached. This is because it's as responsive, so as you can see here, yeah, now for smaller devices, But here you got then all your hover for these links. So that is for that. Now the next part we are going to do is the footer icon. Yeah. So let's start. Let me get the first ones all down here, and then after we're going to start doing the hovering effect and so on. So okay, let me go down there. Let me paste this one in. Don't worry, I'll take you through it. But what we are doing here. So what did I do wrong? Here I got an error, and is because I haven't put in this part here, and this part here is going to come down. So okay, if you have a look at into the index here, you see there is a we have, where are they? Down there. Here they are. We have this I class again, you know. It's in a paragraph, it's an I class, FSM, FR home. No, sorry, wrong one. Here, the social buttons. The social buttons, yeah. We have set already font weight of bold, text in uppercase, MB4, follow us. That is this part here. So then here we got the 3 icons: Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So you see here the classes FA, FAB, FA Facebook. Okay, but we only need to tell CSS that we want just this second class to be styled. Yeah, it's the same for Twitter, and it's the same for Instagram. So that's the reason why I put in there only FA Facebook. If you put FA, FAB, and then FA Facebook, it's not going to work. It's going to show you you're going to have an error. Okay, so just take my word for it. So just do a dot, a period, FA Facebook, give it the color variable of the shadow blue, yeah, which is why is this one shadow blue? And let me see, shadow blue, and the other ones are platinum. I think that was okay. Let me see. I think it should be platinum too. That should be all platinum. But let me check out. So anyway, do FA Facebook, then the FA Twitter. Open the brackets, put in the color var, and so on. Then after that, you do FA Facebook, put a comma, then you write in FA, give it a space, put FA Twitter, give it a comma, and FA Instagram. And then open and close the brackets, your brackets here, these ones, yeah. And then you put in font size to 2em and a margin of 1 rem. Yeah, so the font size of 2, but the margin between them, you see the margin is very little here. So we increase then the margin. Now let me see when I save this. Let me check out if this shadow blue is wrong or right or wrong. Let me do a control save. So, and in fact it is, yeah, it's a different color. It's a different color. Okay. Now we set up only the fonts so far, the size and the spacing in between, but we haven't set up any hovering. So let me change this one again. Let me change this one also to platinum. So let me get rid of this one. One hyphen and change it to platinum. Let's save again. And why? Ah, okay. I'm missing the close parentheses here. Close parentheses. Dark. Control save. And there we go. So now they're all the same color. Okay. So the next part now is we're going to make the hover for these three icons. Let me show you the CSS styling on those ones. Yeah. And I take you through them. Let me paste them in. There you go. You know, just stop the video. Like I said, you know, keep stopping the video and copy down until you're done. Anyway, so again, same like here above. Instead, like before you give it the comma here, you put in a column with a hover. Okay. Twitter also a column and a hover, and Instagram come with a hover. Then we increase the font size from 2 EM to 2.5, so we make it about a half size bigger than what they are at the moment. And when we hover over them, we give them now this color here, this plus, where is it, up here? This color here, yeah, this lighter, little bit darkerish blue color, yeah. And we make it a transition of 0.5 seconds. So what does it start? What does it do? The transition. Transition is that if you don't have any transition in there, as soon as you go over, boom, it pops up. Like that, you have like a smaller delay of a half second. Yeah. So which makes it a little bit more attractive than normal. Okay. So anyway, let me save this one now, and then you can see what's happening. See now when I move over the icon, it changes, but it doesn't change directly. It changes slowly. Yeah, it's got sort of half second in between of you know, to grow and to change the color. Okay. So. And that is finishing the icons here. Now let's do this copyright down here, because here we still have a couple of links, which are those pages which we are not going to do, because you have to find your own privacy policy in terms of services. And anyway, let's keep on going. So that would be the footer copyright. And let me do this one. So in the index, again, you see we have this footer copyright class, and that's what we're targeting. So you write in a dot footer copyright, footer copyright, and then the A link. Yeah, A is always refers to a link, which is then this one here, privacy policy in terms of services. This part here is practically what you're doing here in HTML. You give them a space in between. Yeah, like I got two in here, two spaces between private and policy, and then again 2 spaces between the terms of services. If you don't do that, well, you're gonna end up that they're all gonna be attached right to the end of the reserved, and the terms of service is going to be right attached to the privacy policy. Okay. So anyway, so we got the footer copyright A. Text decoration again set to none. Yeah. Let me close this one a little bit more, and let's go down here so we can see it. You know? So text decoration put to none. Text, yeah, okay. Text decoration put to none. The color, we're going to use this this lighter color here, like we have here on this on these follow us icons. Yeah, you see, this is this basil blue. So you put text coloration none, color variable, the color. The font weight we put 700, so that means it's going to be bold. And the font style we're going to put italic. Yeah, at the moment they're not italic, as you can see. Then when we do the hover effect on these two, yeah, again we put text decoration to none, and we change the color to this light color we have here, yeah, to the platinum. So if I save this one now, and you see now E has changed. Now you got this one, private policy, terms of services, yeah, and they change into, yeah, now they are bold. Okay, so you can see the difference. Okay, so that was setting up the footer on these pages. So now let's let me open this one up a little bit more. So now let me go to the service page. You see we are in the service page, and we got the same hour effects in the footer. Don't worry about now that this one is so close to the what you call it there, to the navigation bar. Now by home is a little bit down. Oh yeah, a little bit down because probably I put in a BR and BR in there. Yeah. And the gallery also is okay. Only the services does it. It's a little bit strange. And the contact is also the same. So the something happens with the services here. So let us check this out. Why is it doing that on the services? Let's see what is missing then. Let me go to view. Let me open my my appearance, show the sidebar. So we have the sidebar here, and let me open this services HTML and see what is missing in here. Why? So let me compare it with let me compare it here with navigation bar. Navigation bar. We got the div, we got the nav, we got the footer, we got the row. Seems like to be okay, so I missed something here somewhere. If I look this one here, navigation bar, start of footer, light and container text, row, start of the footer again, footer. Okay, let me check it out and I'll be right back with you. So anyway, I found the error. What happened in my index, it looks like in my service, actually, let me open my services. In my services, I had I only had one of this opening here in the nav. You go over here in the nav, I had one of this opening, when you call the diff. Now I had this opening. I had only one in there, but in the index, actually, I saw there was an error. I had another one in there. So if you see now, I put another one in. If I do a Control S now, see, it moved it back. Yeah, it moved it down, but that is a error. Actually, even though it doesn't show any error down there, but that is an error. It should be only one. So let me resave it, and if this one goes up, this one, the difference, so that it doesn't overlap here. Yeah, that's the bar doesn't overlap. What is also the bar overlaps at the moment, because if we look at here at the navigation class here, we have a navbar, navbar expand, and then fixed top. See, that fixed top here is what keeps the navigation all the way fixed to the top. Okay, now here we don't have enough space in there, but you know, that is why it keeps it on the top. And since that is on the top, so the footer here, you can see, is I mean, it's getting hidden practically from the navigation bar, because the navigation bar actually, if I recall, this is a bootstrap element, and that element, when it's set to fixed top, is it gives the index. It puts the index higher. Means there is if I put a Z index by for example, now if I put a Z index on here, then that means if I put it +1 or +10, that means this part here is going to be over. The bar here is going to be over the body text below, regardless now it says footer or something else. To demonstrate this, let me go into main CSS here. Let me go to the footer here, and I believe if I do a Z index, Z index, and let me put this one to 10. Let me do a Control S. No, actually it's high. It must be higher than that. Let me put it to 1000. Control S. And it's still not there. Why is he not doing it? Footer links. He should doing it, but it doesn't for some reason. Do minus. I know, because it doesn't override. It doesn't override the. Sorry about guys. This it doesn't override the. It doesn't override this the bar, the navigation bar from Bootstrap. It doesn't override it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let me try it again. Now active. Oops, nothing. Z index. Let's put it to again. Let me try it again. To 100. Save it. No, it doesn't do it. No, yeah, it doesn't let it override it. Say, let's see if I could do like this. If I put in there important, if it overrides it, then important, Control S. No, it doesn't. Anyway, sorry guys, my mistake. You know, you learn every day something new. So anyway, don't worry about that one, because I mean I could put in here example. Let's try with this. If I do a margin top here, margin top, let's do 100 pixels. 100 pixels. It should work. Yeah, you see now. There it goes. But anyway, don't worry about that one, because we don't need this one on the footer. We're going to do this one in the rest of the body. Yeah. Let me save it again. Back. So anyway, so now let me open all the other gallery and whatever which we made, which we prepared already. Yeah. So we had the services we have open, the gallery we have open, and what else we had open? We had the contacts form open, and what else we have here? Services, gallery, and contact. Yeah. Service. Where's the service page? Service page and gallery. So these are the four sites we did. Yeah. And as you saw, they are all the same now. So that concludes this part of the tutorial for now. And in the next tutorial, we are going to do the index on the home page, on the index page. We are going to make the body, you know. Let me see, hold on, let me see, to open the finished product here, and which was here on my desktop, photography website tutorial. That was the finished version, I believe. And let's do open with Google Chrome. So okay, there you go. So you see, so in the next tutorial, like I said, we're going to do this part here. We're going to finish the whole of the About Me section, my service section, some of my work section. Okay, sorry, have to go. So anyway guys, I hope you could follow this one. It's over 1 hour, this tutorial, and please don't forget to subscribe, and please send me comments. Not a lot of people have subscribed to my channel until now. I only got about 6, but I got not even 1 comment. So you know guys, please just give me a comment, say if you like it, if you don't like it, the changes you know you want me to do, if I'm too small, too slow, or whatever, you know. But anyway, I only can say I hope you enjoy it, and remember, all this is free of charge. I'm not charging anyone. Yeah. Or I don't ask you, you know, to come in and I give you lessons and this and that. No, I do it. It's a hobby of mine. I'm doing it for fun, and I hope you enjoy it. So see you the next time. Like I said, next time we are going to do the body part of the index page, and let's see how fast we are going to do that. And we just move on then to the next side, which is our service side. Yeah. You know, and then the gallery, and the gallery is going to be the longest one, because we have to set up all these galleries here. Yeah. and then of course and at last the contact form. So anyway, until next time, you know, I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon. And please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much. Until part 3.